Hi guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday. It's Tuesday, July 8th, 2014, and this is Jennifer. So I'm going to start you guys off with a quick story today. My kids went to RTX this weekend here in Austin, which is a huge gaming convention. They estimated that about 30,000 people went over the course of 3 days. And I shared with you guys a couple weeks ago some of the cosplay stuff I was doing with my kids. My son was a character from Half-Life, and he was recognized a lot. He had lots of pictures taken, and he and his friends were in a group of people, and his best friend was another character from Half-Life, so they were cosplaying as a pair, so a lot of people recognized them. And then my daughter was a little bit more obscure character. She was actually a character from a video game that one of the guys from Let's Play was playing as. If you guys have ever heard of Rooster Teeth or Achievement Hunters, Red vs. Blue, that's all the same. Rooster Teeth is the umbrella company, and then all the other ones are underneath there, and they're all internet tainment companies, I guess you would call them, but they do all kinds of different videos. Anyway, so she was playing as this one guy's character, and she was recognized by a lot of people during the convention, but the highlight of their weekend was the very last day of the convention. They went to a panel where all the guys that do this, these different internet shows were up there, and one of the guys mentioned, "I saw my character from this," and I think I saw, and the guy that she was playing, his character, said, "I think I saw my character." And she just happened to be in the front row, and she ran up to the stage and got to talk to the guy for, you know, about 20 seconds. And I am going to put a link to the video because they are an internet company, so all of their stuff, I mean, they're really YouTube based, so everything that they do is online somewhere. So I'm going to put a link to that, and the timestamp, in case my little link doesn't work, is about 30 minutes in. I will give you a little heads up for there's some pretty serious language. These are older people, and they are gamers, and there's some pretty serious language. It isn't like raunchy or anything. It's just, you know, just a little warning in case you're at work or something and you don't want the F-bomb flying around while you're at work watching your videos. But anyway, so I'm going to put a link to that in. It's only about 20 seconds, but I would love it if you check it out because it's kind of dark, but you can see her. It's my daughter in her costume being extremely excited that she's being recognized at RTX. So in more normal and everyday sort of news, Paper Piecing Vintage went live last week. That was actually a week ago today, and that was this block right here, and you can see I've got the other Paper Piecing Vintage blocks down here. Tomorrow, the patterns for the next installment of Summer of Stitching will go up, and the theme for this week is I love books. We get a lot of requests for books that we only get maybe we have one pattern for, or maybe we don't have any patterns for. So I decided to use one of my favorite books that we don't have anything for, and so I decided to do one of my favorite books that we don't have anything for. My pattern, again, I'm doing embroidery all summer, so my pattern is from Interview with the Vampire, and this is actually the very first line, which is "I see," said the vampire thoughtfully. And the blood drops, this is all backstitch. The larger letters are 3 strands, and around the blood drops is 3 strands. And I used, actually, let's see if I can get it to focus, I used fabric marker inside of here, so I did the 3 strands backstitch first, and then I went back and colored in with fabric marker. I really like the effect that had. I may go back. Those are just tulip fabric markers. They're actually the ones that were in the Fault in Our Stars pass around book that we all shared. And I just took those and I followed the instructions on the package, and I did the color in there, and I think that might open up an entirely new venue of designing for me, because adding pops of color like that without it being really dense thread is an idea that I hadn't really thought of before. So I'm sure other people have done it, but I have not, and I really like the way that turned out with those just pops of red color. So I'm going to give that some thought, and we do have a new theme that will go up next, well, actually tomorrow. What I'll do is it'll be like the previous weeks. All the book themed patterns will be posted, and then I will post the new theme. Also, this hasn't happened yet, but if you want to design something previously, or you started something and you didn't get it finished, you can turn those in, and I will post them when the Summer of Stitching post goes up. I just haven't had any yet, so I haven't had any overlapping from previous themes. So anyway, I just want to throw that out there, that you guys are more than welcome to send those in. The last thing I want to share today is that I gave away my June Paper Piecing Vintage Flicker Prize for Sew Hooked. And this month I'm doing it just a little bit differently. This is Topsy Turvy Trees. I'm giving away a free copy of this pattern. You can find it in my Craftsy store or on Sew Hooked. Actually, the Sew Hooked link is going to take you right to Craftsy, so you might as well just skip it and go to Craftsy. That's craftsy.com/Sew Hooked. And this month, anyone that shares photos that are Sew Hooked projects, just like we do on Fandom Stitches, but this is just my pattern specifically. So anything on Sew Hooked, share it with my Flickr group, my Sew Hooked Flickr group, and you'll be entered to win a free copy of this pattern. This is also the next project on my UFO list for this year. It just needs to be quilted. I already have a back picked out. I already have batting. I just need to quilt it. So I'm hoping to get that done super soon. So I may not have very much to show you guys next week, because my husband and I will be celebrating our 20th anniversary on Friday, and I feel fantastically old telling you guys that, but there it is. We on Friday will have been married for 20 years, and we have been planning and hoping to take a trip for quite some time, and we got it all solidified a couple weeks ago, and we will be taking a trip, just the two of us, and I'm not going to tell you where we're going because it's just for us, but I will talk about that more next week, and hopefully I'll have at least a couple of fun souvenirs or stories or something to share with you guys when I get back. So that is it for me. You guys make sure you're posting your videos to the Talk to Me Tuesday Live Journal community, ttmt.livejournal.com. Robinbird 2 is the giveaway mistress this month, and she has got some really fantastic, very functional fandom cloths that she's made, like washcloth type things. They are awesome. They're gorgeous. They all have super cool fandom stuff, and she covers all of the popular fandoms in there, and I hope you guys will check out her video so you can see the really cool prize for this month, and make sure you post those Talk to Me Tuesday videos, because we enjoy being entertained by you just as much as we enjoy entertaining you. I will see you guys next week. Have a fantastic rest of the week, and have a good weekend. Bye.